With just months before the 2027 general elections, some of your favorite politicians have been accused of fence-sitting. In this episode, we named them, and actually, we analyzed different timelines and their opinions on the formations of different alliances ahead of the 2027 polls. Some are perceived to have opted for fence-sitting on politically sensitive matters that could either expose them to public backlash or cost them favor within President William Ruto's administration. With most politicians already identified as either one-term advocates, those opposed to President Ruto's re-election, or two-term supporters backing another 5 years for him in office, some politicians have chosen not to publicly declare their political positions, at least for now. Others have been skipping political events as well as avoiding votes on crucial bills, such as the Finance Bill 2026 that could anthem the tag of belonging to either camp. The 2027 election has increasingly been framed as a contest between those backing President Ruto's re-election and those determined to deny him another term. The broad-based government brigade brings together loyalists of President Ruto and politicians allied to ODM party leader Winnie Odinga. Kiharu MP Ndindi Nyoro on Saturday asked for 3 to 4 weeks before announcing his political direction ahead of the 2027 elections.
I request Kenyans to give me 3 to 4 weeks to share my views, specific views on that issue of political formations and the things that we need to do in terms of our Republic of Kenya going forward.
The lawmaker is one of the country's rising political stars, with his name featuring prominently in opinion polls as a potential running mate. However, in the past week, he found himself at the center of a heated public backlash after skipping the vote on the Finance Bill 2026. Critics accused him of being indecisive, while others labeled him as a double agent. Nyoro has, however, declined invitations to align himself with former Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua, as most politicians from the Mount Kenya region who have fallen out with President Ruto have done.
That I left government, it's obvious. But I keep answering this question, not more because Kenyans ask me, but because politicians provoke me to keep on defending it.
ODM Vice Chairperson and Rarieda MP Otiende Amollo, National Assembly Minority Whip and Suba North MP Millie Odhiambo, Kisumu Women Representative Ruth Odinga, and Yala MP Winnie Odinga, and Kisumu Governor Anyang' Nyong'o are among party politicians accused of being ambiguous about their political positions. On May 15th, during the burial of Kisii Senator Richard Onyonka's mother, Winnie Odinga appeared to align herself with the Linda Mwananchi camp led by former Secretary General Edwin Sifuna. During the event, she criticized politicians allied to the Kenya Kwanza administration, including Treasury CS John Mbadi, for failing to address the plight of Kenyans.
The National Treasury of the Republic of Kenya is not a personal office. The National Treasury of the economy of the largest economy in East and Central Africa is not a platform for you to abuse us and talk to us however you want.
Some of those accused have, however, publicly defended their positions, insisting they remain committed to the ODM party. On the other hand, Professor Anyang' Nyong'o has also adopted a cautious wait-and-see approach, avoiding alignment with either Dr. Oginga or Sifuna's Linda Mwananchi function. The governor has maintained a low profile since the death of former Prime Minister Raila Odinga. He has avoided attending ODM functions, apart from the May 31st Jamboree in Kisumu. He remains one of the leaders pushing for reconciliation between the warring ODM factions. Christabel Njeri, and this is PMTV.